Well, rise and grind, DMV. Happy Saturday. We are waking up to sunny skies across much of the area, and highs will be getting into the 60s. So keep it here. We'll have a breakdown of that forecast coming up.
And this morning on DC News Now, a woman shot and killed by her ex-boyfriend in Northern Virginia. Still to come, the latest from police on this investigation. And restrictions lifted for the majority of College Park Greek life, why the University of Maryland is narrowing its hazing investigation. And details on a Frederick County car accident that killed 2 escaped horses and injured a state trooper.
You're watching the station covering all of the DMV. This is DC News Now.
All right, welcome to DC News Now on this Saturday morning. We begin with this gorgeous live look over the Washington Monument. We're getting that bubblegum sky as we inch closer to sunrise. And Brittany, it's 7 o'clock on the dot.
I'm in my drop top.
And if you're going to be cruising the streets later, Brittany's going to tell you what the weather is like. But first, we want to say good morning. Thanks for starting your day with us here on DC News Now. I'm Tosin Fakile. We'll get to the top stories in just a bit. But first, Brittany, today's a pretty good weather day.
Yeah, you know, I love this type of weather. I'm driving, not in my drop top, unfortunately.
Because you ain't got one.
I got a little Volkswagen, but it still does the trick, we all know. But this is the perfect weather for you guys to have the windows down, blasting the music. If you hear Meek, most likely it's me driving down the street. But overall, satellite and radar kind of showing you what to expect. We are starting to see those clouds roll their way out from early this morning. High pressure will be building in today. That's going to be providing us with sunny skies across much of the DMV. But then off to the west, we are going to be keeping our eye out on a cold front. That'll be sweeping through late tonight into your Sunday. That's going to be providing us with a few clouds, and then we could also see a few spotty showers make their way across portions of the area. Temperature-wise, not looking too bad at all. We are sitting at 49 degrees right now in the nation's capital. Lower 50s as you head over there to Lexington Park. 41 is the current temperature there in Hagerstown. 39 as you head over there to Kaiser. And the good news is highs today will be above average, getting into the 60s, but we are tracking a cool down as we head into the spring season. So keep it here. We'll have a full breakdown of that forecast coming up.
All right, Brittany, looking forward to it. Thank you. 7:01 is your time, and your top story this morning out of Northeast D.C. A SWAT team was able to get a man out of a home after he barricaded himself inside for almost 3 hours. It happened at a home near Taylor and 8th Street. Police haven't said why they were initially responding to that home. We're working to get those answers for you, and we'll keep you up to date online and on air. In Fairfax County, police say a woman was shot and killed by her ex-boyfriend outside her job in Annandale. It happened yesterday afternoon in the parking lot of Inova Fairfax Medical Center. We're told the woman called police while she was inside her car, telling dispatchers her boyfriend was blocking her from leaving. Authorities say shortly after, she was shot while on the phone with 911. Police say the man drove off, and Prince George's County Police arrested him a short time later. Police have not released the suspect's name, but they did say she has a restraining order against the man. In 7:02, the majority of sorority and fraternity organizations at the University of Maryland College Park are off suspension. That is according to an announcement from the university yesterday. Officials say 5 chapters are still under investigation. Now, this all started on March 1st when the university initially announced a suspension while investigating hazing incidents. DC News Now's Yamari Sase covers Prince George's County and has an update.
Now, despite the news coming on the last day before spring break, several Greek Life members told me off camera that they were excited about the suspension being lifted, and they're hoping everything will go back to normal. Greek Life at the University of Maryland is back. On Friday, the university announced the suspension has now been lifted after 2 weeks. On March 1st, UMD officials announced they were investigating misconduct after reports of unsafe activities. 32 Greek Life organizations could no longer have any social or recruitment activities. The suspension led to 4 of the fraternities filing a lawsuit against the school on Wednesday, alleging the investigation is unlawful. Now, despite the suspension now being lifted, 5 fraternities still remain under investigation. In a statement, the university says it's due to a result of evidence suggesting involvement in hazing or other incidents that threaten the health and safety of our campus community. These chapters will continue to be subject to limited restrictions on their activities while the investigation continues. In addition, individual students will also be referred to the Office of Student Conduct for potential violations of the Code of Student Conduct. Now, there will be a hearing for this investigation on Monday, and the university says they are looking at new strategies to report hazing and also improve communication with their Greek life on campus. Now, we did reach out to several Greek organizations, but did not get a comment just yet. For now, reporting in College Park, Maryland, I'm Yamari Sase, DC News Now.
Yamari, thank you. In Maryland, investigators are looking into a crash that killed 2 horses and injured 3 people, including a state trooper. The crash yesterday on I-70 near New Market involved multiple vehicles. State police say the horses ran out of their enclosures into the highway and were hit by several cars. Investigators also say another driver hit a state trooper who stopped to help. The Frederick County Sheriff's Office says this was the second time horses escaped this week. Your time is 7:05, and Prince George's County teen known as Baby K, accused of attempted murder, has accepted a plea deal. Caden Holland and 2 other teens are accused of trying to shoot a middle school student on a school bus in Prince George's County last year. Prosecutors say the gun jammed when he tried to shoot the victim. The state is recommending Holland serve 60 years with all but 25 years suspended. That means during sentencing, if the judge agrees to the state's deal, Kadeen would spend 25 years in prison. State's Attorney Aisha Braithboy gives her reason for the recommendation.
And that may seem like a tough and lengthy sentence for someone so young. But the consequences, the result of what could have been had that gun fired, would have been permanent.
Officials say no one was injured during that attempted shooting. Holland is scheduled to be sentenced in May. And Holland's plea deal brings relief to the victim's family. The victim's mother tells DC News Now her son's attack traumatized her. She asked to not be identified when she spoke with us.
When it initially happened, it tore me to pieces. I have to seek therapy and counseling. I had to get away. It would never be enough due to the trauma that he caused. But will I accept that? Will that help me sleep at night? Yes.
Now, this mother also tells DC News Now she and her child moved away and are doing better now. Affordable housing is top of mind for Americans everywhere, including Virginia. Fair housing advocates met at the state capitol yesterday. They're calling on Governor Glenn Youngkin to sign bills they say would make housing more affordable and improve tenants' rights. One bill would allow localities sue landlords if they don't fix problems like rodent infestations or lack of heat or electricity.
We have heard too many stories of tenants suffering with broken plumbing and appliances, faulty wiring, water damage, unresponsive property managers, and rapid evictions.
Now, Governor Glenn Youngkin hasn't indicated whether he will sign these bills, but a spokesperson for the governor says he is closely reviewing all legislation that reaches his desk. In the district, Mayor Muriel Bowser is working to transform empty offices into apartments. It's all part of a new downtown housing program. The city will offer tax relief for downtown developers who convert their spaces into housing units. The future L Apartments is leading that charge. The building used to house the Peace Corps headquarters is set to open as an apartment building with 160 units this summer.
We are 87% commercial uses in the downtown compared to 13% residential uses. So getting to a better mix of residential to commercial will make for a more vibrant neighborhood.
Now, Bowser says her goal is to get 15,000 more people to move downtown by 2028. And selling your home could soon get cheaper. One of the nation's most powerful real estate groups has agreed to get rid of policies that homeowners say unfairly rips off buyers and sellers. The settlement between homeowners and the National Association of Realtors involves cutting commissions and paying $418 million in damages. This settlement could shake up the housing market, but the full implications are not yet clear. Right now, if you sell your home, you agree on a commission with your seller's agent. Here's what could happen going forward.
There's likely to be a lot more direct client and consumer negotiation with their brokers and with their agents. So a lot more maybe customizing of the fees and services that happen in particular transactions.
The National Association of Realtors says they did nothing wrong, and they say they settled the case because continuing to fight in court would have hurt their agents more. This morning, thousands of runners will lace up their shoes for the Rock and Roll Half Marathon and 5K. The race route starts at the U.S. Capitol and loops around Noma and Mount Vernon Triangle. Now, there are a ton of road closures, some of them already in place. You can check out our website, dcnewsnow.com, for a full list of road closures. Just type in marathon in the search box. That race kicks off in about 55 minutes at 8 a.m. All right, Brittany, for those who are about to hit the pavement running, what's the weather like for them?
You know, not looking too bad as we kickstart your Saturday and to kick off St. Patty's weekend. Temperature-wise, not looking too bad stepping out the door for your breakfast forecast. We're going to be holding on to the upper 40s by that 8 and 9 o'clock hour. Then we're talking lower 50s by 10. But notice we are going to be seeing wall-to-wall sunshine as we head through your day today. Temperature or highs, I should say, will be on the mild side today, and then as we head through your day tomorrow, we'll be seeing a few clouds roll their way in, and we do have a slight chance for us to see a few showers. So keep it here. We'll have a breakdown of that St. Patty's weekend forecast and what to expect coming up in just a bit.